Hey guys, this is Barry Page, and today's video was going to be on financing with private equity, but I've changed the topic because of all the questions I've been getting, and really because of the fear in the markets today with the coronavirus. So, a lot of people are really nervous, and rightly so. So I just want to maybe add some calmness to the conversation and maybe some recommendations for some alternatives. So today's video is about market volatility and the coronavirus, and really what you can do to take control of your finances and protect your family from loss. Hi, I'm Barry Page, and this is Legacy Money. If you stay with me, by the end of this video, I'm going to share a few key steps that you can take today, right now, to protect yourself and your family in the event of a collapsing economy. So the already volatile stock markets are literally on edge, losing almost 9% just in the last 5 days, last week. So there's reason to have fear if you're totally vested in the stock market. Now, the good news is there are alternatives and things that you can do to protect yourself from further loss. Now, I'm not trying to be Chicken Little here. I just want to share the truth. That's what this channel and these videos are all about, is sharing the truth about money and what you can do to protect yourself and your family. So stay with me. If you read the news or the headlines, obviously there's a lot of fear. And you have to understand what drives the media. Let's just take a look at some of the conspiracy theories being perpetrated by the media. Limbaugh and Trump fuel coronavirus conspiracy theories. And while the media wants to blame the president and other people for the coronavirus outbreak and the conspiracy theories, they themselves perpetuate the bad news. Here's another from the Huffington Post claiming the president's advisors are giving false fears. Kudlow on coronavirus fears claims that the coronavirus is contained. Professor who predicted the last 9 elections warns coronavirus could doom Trump in 2020. So let's take a look at the markets now and what's really going on with your money. So here's the 5-day chart for the Dow. So it should be pretty obvious now that you can't really trust the mainstream media and what they have to say. Here's a quote from George Orwell: "Myths which are believed in tend to become true." And that's what they're hoping, that you'll believe all of this stuff. So it's hard to believe, it's hard to trust what you hear in the news and what you read on the internet. So that should be blatantly obvious after the last few years and even after the last few days. So what I'd like to share with you now is just some basic things that you can do to make sure that you're protected and you're prepared for whatever comes. So let's take a look. All right, so first off, we can't be naive. You can't believe all the hype, all the conspiracy theories. Let's ditch the fake news and listen to trusted media outlets. While the mainstream media's pop culture zombie apocalypse might make for entertaining TV, real preparedness against national instability or a crisis is really a necessity. We can't be naive. We have to be prudent. We have to be responsible. We can't live in fear, and we have to be prepared and have a plan. So here's what I believe. I believe in family, freedom, and independence. My mission is to educate and inspire families to take control of their finances. I believe that most Americans have been beat down and are fearful of seeing their own personal value. Most people are just sick and tired of the lies and the corruption. I believe that people should be in control of their finances and reach their true potential. So here are some hard questions. Have you ever considered the impact of another market crash and what it would mean to your future, your family's future, if you're near retirement? Do you want to be in control of your money? Really? I mean, everybody tells me they do, but do you really want to be in control of your money? Do you want protection in the event of death, disability, and long-term care needs? Do you want to be financially independent of the banks and the markets? Do you have a solid plan for your retirement and the income that it will take to stay retired? Do you have an exit strategy for your business if you have a business? And ultimately, is it important for you to leave a legacy for your family and heirs? Transfers of our wealth. Taxes, interest, and fees will be the largest transfers of our wealth over our lifetimes. Do you think with all the government promises that they'll need more money in the future? Where do you think they're going to look for that money? There's other problems too. There's market risk, as we've been discussing. There's longevity risk. People are living longer. And of course, there's inflation for all of this money that's being pumped into the system. So being prepared means being protected. We have to have a plan. You should have food stored in your home, cabin, shelter, or bunker. You should have a 4-week emergency food supply for each member of your family or household. You need backup power in case of power outages. You need basic supplies and medication if there is no access to stores. You need a safe or protection for your valuables and important documents. That could be a safe, it could be, a firebox, but they need to be protected, your valuables, your documents, in case of fire, flood, or whatever might come in case of theft. You will need a weapon for self-defense in case of civil unrest. I'll just leave that at that. For your finances, you need to shore up your investments. You might want to own assets that are uncorrelated to the markets. The markets will likely come back, but when? If you can move your money into safer assets, you should do so, especially if you're within 5 years of retirement. You can't afford to wait. Make sure your money and move your money into these safe assets now. Make sure your insurance is up to date. Check your beneficiaries, not only for your insurance, but for your other financial plans. Review your plans. For whatever reason, people, they insure their homes, their cars, their valuables, yet they neglect to protect themselves. You can't buy life insurance, disability insurance, long-term care after the fact. So maximize your coverage now. Review your beneficiaries and make sure that they're up to date. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you got some value. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comments section. Please subscribe to our channel and click the little bell so you'll be updated of the latest videos. I usually post videos on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So just make sure you get informed. Don't be misled. Be prepared. Make 2020 your best year ever. And I'll see you in the next video.